Milwaukee Tower will be stepping away for 1 minute.
Alright, there we go. The mic works now. It wasn't working. Hello everyone, welcome to Sky Blue Simulations. I'm Sky Blue, aka Drew. We're gonna be throwing it back just a bit. An airline you haven't seen since 2012 or 10, I forget the merger. We're gonna be flying at least one leg from Milwaukee to Minneapolis. If we can do Minneapolis to Midway later on in Chicago, we could. Jay, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping by. Good morning. Welcome to the stream. So here I have my pretty little red A320 ready to go. And what's this? We are Northwest 1093. So I was preparing the aircraft while the stream was just starting. So we'll go directly to the MCD work. Alright, so plan. Let's go. I'll put this to plan mode, obviously, this one. Just so I can see if it looks... Oh, look at this. The boarding's complete? Oh, boarding complete. Okay, in that case, I will start the APU first. Just so that it's an impending sign that we'll be pushing back, right? Okay. And the refueling is complete. So seat belts on, fuel pumps on already. Good. We have been given a clearance from way back. From like 7 minutes ago. It was sent to us by PDC. So, let's take a look at that clearance. It says, cleared to Milwaukee 9 departure. We'll get into that in a bit. We'll get into that. So, coordinates. We're at gate Delta 43. Delta 43 is listed as 4256.9 and West 8753.9. So, I'm just going to put this one. And align the IRS. Very good. Alright, the cost index, according to the flight plan, it is 15. So, well, clear GPS primary 15. Cruising level is 340 minus. So we look at the flight log for that. This is minus 48. Triple pause is 47200. Wind. So wind is just, we're just going to request that from the uplink instead. Milwaukee. So Milwaukee is...
Central aircraft, Milwaukee is now closing contact Chicago Center on 134 or 127.75 for air traffic services.
Sorry, was that 127.75? He's still on.
I believe it's, there's a lot of sectors open right now for center, so contact 127.75, and if it's wrong frequency, they'll send you off to another center, so.
Alright, thanks.
Good, have a good one.
Alright, well, so Chicago Center is handling us now, because, Milwaukee just closed down. It's fine. That's fine. Alright, let's continue on. Hawkin Robbie. And then cable. Then along the Killer 3. So I believe the arrival aid is doing 1-2s. So we'll do 1-2 left for preliminary planning. And that planning is going to be the Killer 3. Killer 3 goes to A3CCJ and cable. Okay, so let's right? Is it going to the northwest? Very good. Yeah. To the left, SID. Yep. This is the alternate flight plan. So, Juliet 21. To DLH. Duluth. Arrivals. ILS 27, no star, DLH. Div strip secondary, we're just gonna make a re-land into Milwaukee. And it B, so we're gonna put this here. Which is a final load sheet over here. Oh, there's no discrepancy. Yeah, this is a first. It's taken from the company message over here. Wow. Wow, there's no discrepancy. That's a first. Okay. Zero fuel weight is 128.4. We have a reduction in passengers. 128.4, CG's 24. The block is 112.5. Takeoff weight 140.5. Does it match with what this one has? No, the takeoff weight here is like 138. Oh my god. This is so, okay, 126.1.2. Indulge me. 22.7. 1.5. Takeoff weight is now 138.3. That's good. Alright, 138.3. We don't need to recalculate, but I'd rather do it because of the trim. So 23.5. 3.5. Compute. There you go. So the perf. So now it's going to be 1 up 2.0. 67. 138. 138. 141. And then we're going to do there's like an NADB across the US, I think. So it's just like an NADB2 up to 1000. So it's going to be 1730/1730. Per prog. KMKE 198. Alright. Make up at the ground, cleared to disconnect external power and confirm no aircards connected. Okay, yeah, you're clear to depressurize it. Remove external power. Alright, you can move on. Alright. Let me just address the passengers. Ladies and gentlemen, from flight deck, welcome aboard Northwest Airlines Flight 1093, non-stop service from Milwaukee to Minneapolis. We'll be pushing back in about 10 minutes once we're airborne and wheels up. Today's flight time is about 1 hour. And cruising to the end of looking at the weather maps, we are expecting this move around all the way up to Minneapolis. We'll try and get the seatbelts off as early as possible, but continue to keep your seatbelts on before doors and entering safety. For now, just sit back, relax, and do the rest of the flight. We'll get back to the airports to Minneapolis once again for the flight deck. Aboard this Northwest Airlines flight, welcome. Alright. Ready for the glare shield check? Okay, set QNH. Flight directors on. Nav, range 20, constraint, speed dashes and dashes, FPS. 5,000 initially. VS dashes. Top to the ground, oxygen mass test, mind your ears. Okay, flying elevation, auto, 843, style 0 craft is normal. Let's get that forward. Hi, you can now close doors. Okay, thank you. Close the doors. There we go. Alright, yeah, anyway, fuel is on board and IRS. Alright, where are you ready for the briefing? Which weight variant is this? Suggesting this is weight variant number 10, unfortunately. This variant goes up to... Oh shit, it's in pounds. Okay, in in kilograms, this is 77,000. The zero fuel weight is unfortunately just 61,000. Yeah, 61,000. The landing weight is even worse. It's 64,500. This one, the ground feature, this comes with the ToLiSs. Yeah, it does. This one. Alright. Quick briefing here. Departing Milwaukee runway 19 right on the Milwaukee net departure. 5,000 chart 10-3 Alpha, 4th August, 1950, 10th August. SID. The MSA is 2,900 from the Badger VOR, and BT will be about 3,000. BT is 3,000 rather. Transition altitude 18,000. Weather, looking outside, looks like a great day to fly, as well as on the ATIS. Winds are pretty calm as well. Operational, so park here at Delta 43. Runway 19 right. I don't see any hotspots. We just have to cross two runways, which is in order: runway 13 and runway 7 left. This is kind of confusing as well. Yeah. 19 right. Hold depart full net. Weights. You got 0 fuel weight 126.2 plus block 12.5. That gives us 138.7 minus taxi 0.4. Takeoff weight 138. Okay, taking off 21 and right full length flaps 1 trim up 2.0, flex 67, 118, air 138, 2141. Thrust reduction acceleration are both 1,730 feet. Passing this altitude and out of SRS, accelerate through S speed, all flap 0, accelerate to 25, actually here's the thing. Let's accelerate to maybe 220 knots for the time being, as long as we're looking to the south. Once we're en route looking towards the west, we'll do managed speed and 250 knots. Okay, that's pretty much it. Questions, comments, suggestions? No? None? Okay. Combat preparation checklist. I know, right? 170 tons is crazy. It was like, right, I forgot, I'm in the US. I'm flying a US based airline. Oh shit, this is pounds. The combat preparation checklist covers remove 2,520 pounds bounds. Seatbelts on. Cheers. Now, VARF QNH 3009er. Alright. We're pretty much. Oh, hold on. So, the QNH squawk code is 3210. Clear. 3210. Okay. Yeah, we just need to get the pushback tug up.
Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
While that's going on, let's request the Chicago Center on 12775 for push with information echo. Chicago Center, hello, Northwest 1093 at Milwaukee, information echo, request push and start.
All right. Looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect.
If the frequency exists, I think he gave us a wrong frequency. I'm looking at the list now. There's a 775 here, so I'm not sure who that's, whose sector that is. So we'll see. 12775.
Chicago Center, local maintain flight level 450, you just got there. 50, condition Charlie 3. Southwest 469, you can contact Chicago Center 125.57. 125.57, Chicago Center, FedEx 378, look at flight level 320. FedEx 378, Chicago Center, hello, on board.
Chicago Center, hello, Northwest 1093 on the ground in Milwaukee, request push.
Northwest calling at Milwaukee, you can contact Chicago Center 126.1875.
26875, thanks. Alright, seats again. Chicago Center, hello, Northwest 1093 Milwaukee, request pushback.
Northwest 1093, Chicago Center, push and start on to Bravo, approved, face north, X19 right.
Push start Bravo, approved, facing north, 19er right, it's Northwest 1093. Beacon light on, those closed, those levers idle, parking brake on.
American 1956, radar connect lost.
Okay, before start checklist, on here. It's B113, PR13, 2141, flight 67.
Center Delta 1809 on the ground at
Closed. On.
Delta.
Top of the ground, confirm all doors closed and locked.
Delta 2057, clear direct lobby.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Should be there. In case he wants us to like get off from this, you know, taxiway here, let's push long. Where's the other Northwest?
Delta 1809, Chicago Center, clearance request
Oh,
standby.
there. Okay.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Okay, holders check closed. Brakes released. Off block 32.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's 441, contact
Run
Minneapolis Center, 133.4.
133.4 for Skywest 441, thanks, have a good weekend.
American.
Let's at least try and land there, and then see if we can go to Chicago afterwards. Alright, here we go. Let's start engine. Okay, bleed air. No empty crosses. Engine 1, start. Woo! Northwest, such an OG livery. Look at this. Taking you back to 1998. Of course, they merged with Delta Airlines, so this particular registration flies with Delta Airlines today. So. Engine 2, start. Start valve opens and 2 increases. 16% looking for igniter alpha or Bravo. Fuel flow, 22%. Starting 22%.
Listen, 4, Quebec Sierra, Chicago Center, welcome.
Okay, EGT and 1
Go
blood
ahead.
pressure.
Number 224 Charlie X-ray, Chicago Center, welcome. American 1727, contact Minneapolis 133.4.
Minneapolis 123.4, American 1727 hit.
Insane. Phoenix. Oh, the pushback feature is a plugin for X-Plane. So this is more of an X-Plane thing, Jay. Triple center norm. Lead off. There is an app for that, Jay. There's a free app. There's a paid app for the pushback for the Phoenix. Like, the ToLiSs has its own manual pushback feature, like here, the manual pushback.
Operation
but I've
complete.
never,
Go ahead
I've
and
used
set
this
the
only
parking
once,
brakes.
ever. Okay, ground speed 0, no movements. Brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
And with the trim wheel is it's really hard to do everything like by yourself. Status of the aircraft. We'll have them disconnect once it shows up. Copy ground code is good.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
Alright. Axles and pins are received after start checklist. North. It's off.
Walker 1108, Chicago Center, welcome. ATC apart.
Start checklist.
Chicago Center, Delta 1809.
Wait, this guy? In front of? I got.
Delta 1809, runway 19 right, taxi via Bravo, Golf, Echo Foxtrot, cross runway 13, on Golf, and runway 7 left on Echo.
Runway 19 right via Bravo Golf, Echo Foxtrot. I can cross 13 at Golf and then cross 7 left at Echo for Delta 1809.
Delta 2703, traffic 12 o'clock.
Okay, let's do a second full check.
Direction. Airbus A320, flight level 340. Delta 2203, traffic 12 o'clock, 15 miles opposite direction. And Airbus A321 at flight level 350.
Other guy does theirs.
Delta 2703 has company site.
Northwest 1093 request taxi.
Northwest 1093, runway 19 right. Follow the Delta 8319 coming out on to Bravo in front of you. Cross runway 13 at Golf and runway 7 left at Echo.
Runway 3 at Golf and 7 left at Echo, and we'll follow behind the Delta 319 from Northwest 1093. Okay, go left side. Alright, we'll follow him. Let's go. Get it. Let's go. We're moving. Brakes check.
Delta 118, Chicago Center, welcome.
Brake check is something we just. Alright, I see where you're going. I'll follow that.
November 224, Charlie X-ray, contact Chicago Center, 1.
Although it really doesn't make sense to follow him because we're gonna get separated by 2 minutes anyway. So.
Delta 2577, Chicago Center, welcome.
Alright.
224 Charlie X-ray, contact Chicago Center, 125.
Give me a departure confirmation brief. Okay, so the PMO say runway 19 right, straight out climb, and then heading to the right, or rather right turn to our first waypoint, which climb blue, nav blue, amplitude 5000 blue. And the PF, I would say, I would analyze everything they just said while they were doing it. I would say check, no changes to departure. Taxi checklist. They did the taxi approaches. Max. Weather. Takeoff. Capture, please be seated for the takeoff. Control checked. Config 1 plus F. On and auto. Norm. Takeoff. We're crossing a runway, so strobe lights on, and I'll put the TCAS on as well to see if we crossing runway. Runway 13, clear left. Clear. Ooh, it's too. Hold on. It's too right. Sun visor. So does the Phoenix.
Endeavor 4646, Chicago Center, welcome.
We're gonna get delayed a bit. We're gonna be departing behind this guy.
Endeavor 4646, climb, maintain flight level 370.
Unfortunate. As expected.
Endeavor 804, Quebec Sierra, contact Chicago Center 125.57. 125.575. We're going to again.
We're in Delta, calling ready for departure. Come on. You got a call ready for departure, Delta.
Chicago Center, Delta 1809, short for runway 19, right?
Delta 1809, with 1805, fly runway heading, runway 19, right, clear for takeoff.
So Jay, you know this, right?
Runway heading,
That's true.
runway 19,
The airport layout and the ground markings on MS on the other sim, they're kind of that. I mean, I guess one of the strengths of the sim is like the lighting, the textures, the satellite imagery, but here on this sim, no. So Jay, this just comes with X-Plane. This isn't paid, man. It just comes with X-Plane.
Delta 2057, cross Robbie, and maintain flight level 340.
He's gonna get runway heading. Okay, runway 19
Yes,
right.
Delta 2057, Delta 2057, cross Robbie at a maintain flight level 340.
Hey, did we stop short of the... Yeah, we did. It just looks like it didn't. Yeah, this is the natural. Look at it. Look at the cracks there, man. The concrete. This is peak X-Plane. Has better airport layout and markings than the other sim.
American 2176, just want to confirm no freedom changes.
American 2176, contact Minneapolis 136.4 today.
Just barely.
3.4, yeah, 39, American 2176.
Northwest 1093, runway 19 right, line up and wait.
Oh, no, wait. It's Northwest 93. Alright, line up and wait is
Delta
TCAS
1809, radar
TRA,
contact,
strobe lights auto, turn on BIS until taxi. If we're clear for
Delta
takeoff, we'll take off.
1809, climb and maintain.
Okay, approach path clear.
Clear direct Hawkins.
13,000 direct Hawkins, Delta 1809.
ATC was just about. I still had space. Okay, lineup checklist. Runway 19, your right,
Delta
full length.
152, Chicago Center, welcome.
It's TARA.
Delta 2703, contact Chicago Center 134.87. 134.87 for 27.
Lineup checklist complete. Line up and wait, he said. Line up and wait. So we're going to use the full length of this runway. We're going to taxi just a bit to the left. And we're going to start
1152.
Start this turn.
Yes, let me know when you're back.
Center line. That's a nice
Alright,
lineup.
advise when you're back.
Alright, we might get runway heading. So the runway heading for this is 191, just in case. In this case, I'll just
Delta
twist this to 191, but I want to pull it.
Maintain flight level 340.
Alright, once we're clear for takeoff, I'm going to put this to takeoff, and then landing lights are on.
Delta 2203, Chicago Center.
Chicago Center still on once we do the flight into Chicago. All good.
Delta 1809, climb and maintain flight level 320.
320, Delta 1809.
Northwest 1093, fly runway heading on runway 19 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading 19 right, clear for takeoff. Northwest 1093. Okay, set this to
Delta
191.
118, contact
I'll ask.
Chicago
Ready?
Center
You ready?
125.57.
Ready.
Chicago Delta 2203, flight level 340.
Take off. Manflex 67, SRS, runway auto thrust.
Delta 2203, Chicago
Thrust
Center.
set.
Cathay 801,
100
Chicago
knots.
Center, welcome, flight and maintain flight level 330, and schedule return.
V1. Rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Full heading.
Northwest 2577, arrival. Midway altimeter 3012. Southwest 2537 midway, landing runway 25.
Quick climb, all blue.
Chicago Delta 320ceo with again flight level 30, climb to flight level 390.
Thrust climb, bottom thrust.
Delta 322, Chicago Center, welcome. Beaver 8073, Chicago Center, welcome.
Northwest 1093, 2,800, climbing 5,000, runway heading.
Northwest 1093, Chicago Center, radar contact, turn right, direct Hawkins,
Speed check black 0.
Okay, right direct Hawkin and climb maintain 13000. Northwest 10. Let's set the heading first to Hawkin because I'm gonna ask my PM to set direct Hawkin.
Delta 2257, contact Minneapolis,
Okay, now direct Hawkin. Let's go to 13000. I'm on autopilot, so now I don't have to command. I can do this by myself. 13000 blue. Climb. Oh. By the way, flap 0 means the PM has to disarm. Check the gears up. The lights, nose, and turn off lights are out. There you go. Good, we're good. We are doing
November
good.
382, Charlie Papa, contact Chicago Center 125.57.
Over to Chicago Center 125.57, 382 Charlie Papa.
Alright, we'll manage speed now, because we are pointing towards our destination, roughly. So now we're going to pitch, the aircraft is going to pitch down a bit
Delta
to get this
809, climb and maintain flight level 340, land direct Bobby.
speed.
340, direct Robbie, Delta 1809.
So Delta 1809 is the guy in front of me, so whatever they get, I probably get as well. Looks like a great day for starting the FA service, so I'll cycle the seatbelts. Cycle seatbelts. It's just an SOP for, airline. It's not really an Airbus thing. It depends.
Delta 1746, contact Minneapolis 133.4, good night.
150.4, see you, Delta 15.6.
Alright, passing 10,000. PM will do landing lights retract. And is it a good day? Can we turn off the seatbelts now? Yes? Okay. Because, you know, everything looks good in front. We're not in the cloud and anything. Airport off.
Southwest.
Copy secondary mid prompt.
Chicago Center, welcome. Southwest 2577, contact.
Up to level 375,
Chicago Center,
level 3 at 9 GPS,
125.57.
primary actually high. Check it.
Southwest 2577, 125.57.
Speed out star.
125.57, Southwest 25.
Speed out star. Northwest 1093, we're approaching 13,000.
Northwest 1093, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Climb flight level 340, Northwest 1093. 34,000 blue. First climb alt blue.
Speedbird 8073, cross kicker at a maintain flight level 320.
Okay, good plan.
Walker 11 direct contact, Quad Cities approach 125.95.
Honestly, there's a lot of airtime here, so a lot of what we'll be doing is preparing for
Delta
the arrival.
2203, contact Minneapolis 133.4.
Yeah, 133.4, Delta 2203.
Alright, keep accelerating. Look at that. That true airspeed be increasing all the time, even though the indicated airspeed is
Denver 4646,
kind of like constant.
contact Chicago Center 125.57.
25.57.
Whereas the T is higher. What is the difference between? Hold on. Thrust
Northwest 1093,
climb.
clear direct Robbie.
Direct Robbie, Northwest 1093. I'll get back to you in a bit, Jay. Hold on. Robbie, multiple heading first. Okay, set Robbie.
Boeing
Set direct Robbie.
313 Tango Romeo.
Yeah, open
Chicago
climb,
Center,
nav alt blue. Climb.
Delta 2668, contact Chicago Center 134.87.
The J thrust climb is the auto thrust. Sorry, the thrust mode. So because every time we activate, here's the thing. Every time we activate climb or
November 750,
open
Juliet,
climb
air contact,
or
Chicago
expedited
Center
climb,
125.57.
the thrust mode will go to thrust climb,
125.57.
which means it's giving the maximum thrust on the climb detent, which is 90.1%, and if you can see the N1, they're both at 90.1%. One is at 90.2, that's fine. I'm not sure what the leeway is, but 0.1 sounds pretty good, plus minus 0.1. So thrust climb is the speed mode. Open climb is the mode at which the aircraft is on a thrust climb mode still, and then you can control the speed. The speed is controlled by pitch. So for example, look what happens here. If I selected the speed, oh by the way, hold on, set standard. Standard cross check, passing level 202. Now check no difference. So for example, I'll pull the speed, okay? I'm gonna set it to 250. Watch what happens. We do not, the thrust does not decrease, but it's still on climb thrust. It just pitches up, just so that it can like target the speed. And because of that, the climb rate goes higher. Okay? Now, what happens? So, what happens if you reach 250 knots? It will pitch down so that it can maintain the speed of 250 knots, and it'll decrease. Well, the climb rate just kind of normalizes, right?
Bird 8073, contact Minneapolis Center
Now, what if
128.67.
we climbed at a higher speed? Let's go back to 270. So the aircraft is now going to pitch down slightly, but still climbing to accelerate to the speed. So, as you can see, it is still a climb of 90.2% more or less. Right? It's still climbing, right? So it's like doing 800 feet per minute. Obviously, just so that we maintain that indicated airspeed, it'll just it'll pitch up a bit more. Okay. So yeah, thrust climb and open climb. Thrust climb, speed mode. Open climb, vertical mode. Of course, if there are no climb restrictions in front of you, if you're on and you're on nav, much better to be on managed climb mode. So this climb mode is called managed climb. I mean, in the manual it's called managed climb, but when you call it out, you just say climb. Yeah, just keep going, Jay. I'll answer them if while I'm not too busy. Because I think I don't have to like prepare for the arrival until 5 minutes from now, I guess. And we have a god damn, we have a headwind. I hate that. I hate that.
Hey everyone, sorry, my voice server just got disconnected. If you're still on my frequency, can you just say your call sign to me one at a time? Thanks.
313 Tango Romeo.
Thank you.
Delta 1809.
Thank you.
Northwest 1093.
Thank you.
Okay, if ADC asks you to expect climb descend, do you select an appropriate VSI?
What do you do to break it this time?
Oh. Or do you just adjust the speed, which in turn adjusts the pitch?
I guess VATSIM didn't pay the bills.
So Jason, Jay, usually we press this X bed, right?
4040 on my frequency.
However, this
460 on my frequency.
if you do expedite while on a climb mode, it's gonna target green dot, and that's something you need to be cautious about when you're at the higher altitudes, like starting from level flight level 200. So in this case, Jay, yes, I would. By the way, on climb, never use VSI. So that leaves us one option, in which you just said it right now. It's to adjust the speed. So if they tell us to expedite, I would pull the speed,
So this 459 area on my frequency.
and maybe I put it to like, I don't know, 10 knots above green dot, you know? How do I know what green dot is right
1806 Chicago Center.
right now? There's a way of calculating it, but the green dot is just like somewhere below this airspeed tape right now. So there's green dot. I wouldn't really like go to green dot, because, you know, I want to get some margin buffer over it. So let's say I'm gonna go to 240. Because look what happens, alright? I'm gonna put this to expedite climb.
So this 460 Chicago Center.
Expedite climb, and it's gonna target green dot. To get out of this, just pull speed,
459 with US flight level 330.
or use a VS mode. Speed is better,
So this
obviously.
459 Chicago Center, welcome.
So here's the thing. If
Southwest
they tell us
124,
to
contact Chicago Center,
expedite
135.57.
descent, and there's no speed restriction, I would... here's the thing. What if there's a speed restriction? If there's a speed restriction, I would use the speed brakes while maintaining, what, let's say 240 knots on the descent. But if there's none,
Delta 322, contact
I
Chicago
could
Center,
increase the speed,
134.87.
or I could use
3487,
VS.
Delta
So on
322.
descents, you can use vertical speed. But remember,
Chicago Center, good evening. Quebec Air
if
529,
if you select a high vertical speed, most likely the speed wouldn't be able to maintain. So between a selected speed and a selected VS, the aircraft prioritizes the vertical speed, if that makes any sense, right? Because again, if you like pitch down a lot, too much, by chasing a vertical speed, you might be speeding up, right? Okay, let's go back to managed. So, like, the reason why you wouldn't expedite climb is the aircraft is going to have a tough time accelerating to cruise speed. And it might not reach cruise speed.
4317, Chicago Center, welcome.
By the way, where is
Center, ahoy there, Sun Country
point?
1806, flight level 320.
Where's the point
Country 1806, Chicago
where
Center,
Chicago becomes Minneapolis? It's at Robbie. So at Robbie, we'll be asked to contact Minneapolis.
Good evening, guys. Delta 1263, out of level 345, climbing 370.
Delta 1263, Chicago Center, welcome.
Alright. By the way, guys, apologies. Some neighbors are having renovations. That's pretty much it, Jay. Yeah, pretty much that concept. Yeah, coffin square. Coffin square. Yeah, same thing.
Delta 2944.
There's an
Chicago
entry
Center,
there on the FCOM, specifically for your question. Expedite the use of
Delta
expedite
1800,
climb on climb.
contact Minneapolis Center 133.4.
133.4. That's the guy in front of us, so I'm gonna ready that. 133.4. That's the guy in front of us. Oh god, 1,000 to go. By the way, this Airbus 320, it's such a slow climber.
Northwest 1093, contact
Oh,
Minneapolis
now we do it.
133.4.
133.4, Northwest 1093, see ya.
So that's 459, contact Chicago 1.
I wonder if I can put the gain down a bit.
1803, Minneapolis Center.
Extracts, so yeah, it's just the extracts just come from the FCOM itself.
Sure you're Delta 1803?
It's just
Delta 1809.
Delta 1809.
it's just that so that you don't have to open the whole thing.
Right transition to Minneapolis,
He's getting 1-2 right? What?
Killer 3 arrival.
We might have to switch up the flight plan, y'all. But just the runway. Hold on. Alright, hold on. By the way, speed up. Alt? Alt? Alt?
Standby.
What? Why is it alt? Why is it not alt cruise? Why is it not alt star? Hold on, something doesn't look right. Should be alt cruise. Alt cruise, there you go. That's weird. The alt star didn't come on. Probably because I pressed the shoot as I leveled up. Okay, so the PM will set this to below.
Approach 135.47.
Alright, let's contact Minneapolis Center. Minneapolis Center, hello, Northwest 1093, flight level 340.
Northwest 1093, Minneapolis Center. Good evening. Descend via the Kill arrival. Runway 12 right transition. Minneapolis Altimeter 29908.
29908, then descend by the Killer 3 arrival, 12 right transition, Northwest 1093. Alright, 29908, descend via Killer 3, and runway 12 right transition. This is actually a good time to prepare for the arrival, usually 80, so 80 miles gives you like 10 minutes to prepare. Alright, I'm going heads down.
Air Canada 670, contact Winnipeg Center 124.0.
Let's get the Aegis. By the way, since he said descend via, first of all, actually, let's
Who was the one
set
that I
up the
just
flight
missed?
plan.
Checking in.
Let's do it on the secondary flight plan. So I'll copy active, so that we can just copy active. Secondary copy active. let's go arrivals. Then 1-2 right, transition. So I gotta check my charts and correlate what kind of approach.
Delta 1476, contact Minneapolis, approach 135.47. So was that for Delta 2203? That was for Delta 1746, contact Minneapolis, approach 135.47. 3547, Delta 1746.
Gives us John Z. Greek.
And I'm good day, China 197, flight 410.
Doli. So,
Air China.
what kind of approach via can I
97 Minneapolis Center, radar contact.
Killer 3.
CanForce 2701,
No via.
descend via the Beatty 3 arrival, runway 12. 12 left transition, Minneapolis altimeter 29er 8. Descend via Beatty 3 arrival, 12 left, 29er 8, CanForce 2701.
Let me check. 1-2 right.
Delta 1172, contact Minneapolis, approach 135.47. 135.47,
That doesn't look right.
Delta 2203, contact Minneapolis,
Oh, I didn't
approach
insert it.
135.47. Approach 135.47, Delta 2203.
Okay, yeah, this looks right. So I'll activate the
55
secondary
Juliet,
now.
contact Toronto Center 125.77.
So now, flight plan should look proper. Good. First, let's get the ATIS. Navigation and then performance. So it all starts with the ATIS. Arrival info. We've got the printer working. Printer. I don't want to use that though because of the of the iPad. Anyway, 1-2 right. The wind is
American 317,
6,
contact Minneapolis, approach
26,
135.47.
dry on. What is my landing weight? EFOB minus current FOB. 8.8 minus 7.2 gives us 1.6. 135 minus 1.6, that would be 133.4. So the landing weight is 133.4. Reverse on, let's say off, credit. 1-2 right, low. So I'll put the auto brakes low. Very good. Okay. I just put it like that because I know Minneapolis doesn't have like a preferred whatchamacallit, taxiway exit. I mean, they want you to use the angled ones, obviously. But yeah, the landing distance is 6452. So the 6452, if you do look at the charts.
Air Canada 7017, contact
it's 1-2
Minneapolis,
right.
approach 135.47. 135.47, Air Canada 7017, thank you for the ATC.
So we're gonna get off that. We might get off at Alpha 3. We want to get off quick, so maybe medium auto brakes is the best option for us right now.
Alpha Uniform Alpha 082, Minneapolis Center, did you try checking in?
And we'll get off at Alpha 4. I mean,
What's your call sign?
medium auto brakes. Alright, let's check, let's cross check everything. So star, 3.
Could you say the name of it again? Oh, Austrian. It's just been so long since I've seen one. Yeah, sorry about that. Austrian 082. Radar contact.
Killer. C. Crisp. John Z. Greek.
Delta 1862, contact Chicago Center 126.87.
Oh, by the way, you said the center.
687, have a good night, Delta
So the lowest altitude I can see is 8,000 on the chart. So we'll set this to 8,000, but we won't descend yet. Okay, flight level 080 blue.
Austrian 082, contact Winnipeg Center 124.0. China 1197, descend via the 83 arrival, runway 12 right, transition, Minneapolis altimeter 2998.
Form
Descend via plane 3 arrival, runway 12 right, altimeter 2998, Air China 17.
descent, it does say on the chart. Sorry, it does say on the chart right here. Maintain 280 knots until intercepted. And slow by the ATC. So /280 on the descent. Approach. So first of all, navigation. 12 right. It's 11-3. Q and H is 26. Wind is 1506. I think we're pretty much set. We just need to pick a gate. It's gonna be one of these gates here, obviously. One of the Gulf gates. Gulf 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4.
Minneapolis Center, gaming, FedEx 2866, passing 11,000%.
Or we could take one of the Foxtrot gates.
FedEx 2866, Minneapolis Center. Good evening, climb and maintain flight level 330.
Alright, can you check my work, my other pilot, please? Thank you.
I'm amazed that I got that out before I had to sneeze.
Before you had to what?
I had to sneeze. That would have been bad on the frequency.
Oh, bloody hell. Alright, there we go. So, let's do a briefing then. Ready for briefing? Okay. We've been cleared to descend on the Killer 3 arrival into Minneapolis. 1-2 right transition. According to ATIS, the visual approach is in use, so later on, I mean, we'll just back it up with the ILS, but we'll do a visual approach. Okay? With the CF. So chart 10-2 Echo, 22 September 2017. So charts, transition level is 180. MSA highest is 3,500, BTA is 4,000. So key waypoints from Crisp goes to Afton, Afton to Johnsy, then ends at Dolly, run to right, 11 ILS 1 to right to back it up, because you know they might make us join. Chart 11-33 using December 2016 effective 5 January same charts. Okay, frequencies published, localizer India Hotel Kilo Zulu 10.3. Final approach course is 121. And then 3 degrees, is it? It is completely look. Kins at 3000. Decision altitude 1042. And the missed approach, just in case, is climb to 1,300, climbing right turn to 3,000, right Farmington VR, hold on 1783. So that's going to be more or less a teardrop entry. Weather looks pretty good. Wind's pretty stable for now. Operationals, so we calculated for medium auto brakes, max reverse credit. Well, actually, no reverse credit, medium auto brakes. We expect to land running 1-2 right.
Airbus Hello, Boeing 313 Tango
Alpha
Romeo. We're on to the
7,
10, crossing
most
Robbie at
likely,
340.
Alpha 5. We'll take one of the
Boeing 3
Foxtrot
Tango Romeo,
gates.
Minneapolis Center, good evening.
Or the Echo gates, I'm not sure how the gates. If we have to land at the shorter one to left, by the way, we also calculated for that just now. We're going to be using maybe halfway up the runway, so we could get off at the Gulf or maybe pop the water, depends. Fuel prediction, extra fuel 1.6 tons, 24 minutes. Got nothing to add, and this briefing is complete. Yeah, this approach briefing is complete. Let's start our PA once we start our descent. Already almost there, so. Oops, bud. Here we go. 2. Also, we're gonna make a very quick turnaround, guys. Maybe like 10 minutes or whatever. Alright, here we go. Once we're about like 2 or 3 miles, which is this one, 2.5, let's start the descent. Just to let the aircraft ease in. Descent, Alt Magenta, flight level 2.0 Magenta. Once it says thrust idle, I'll do the PA. Just let it stabilize now. Thrust idle? Okay. Alright, I have you have controls and comms, I'll do the PA. Ladies and gentlemen from flight deck, this is your Captain Skyblue speaking, aka Drew. We've started our initial descent down into the Minneapolis area. And cabin crew, we are 20 minutes to landing. For the rest of us,
Delta 1809, contact Minneapolis approach.
it's another 5 minutes to get to the gate, maybe, so 25 minutes to gate park. Or 30 minutes. Weather in Minneapolis looks pretty good. Clear skies, not really clear, but no clouds at the lower altitudes, of course. Temperature is warm, 26 degrees Celsius. And we'll be coming from the west, landing east. I'd like to thank you for choosing Northwest Airlines, operated by Skyblue Simulations, for your flight into Minneapolis. We wish you a safe and pleasant journey wherever your travels may take you. And of course, hope to see you again on another Northwest Airlines flight or another Skyblue flight. Once again, from the flight deck, hope to see you again. In the meantime, we'll see you. My controls, your comms.
Boeing 3 Tango Romeo, descend via the Killer 3 arrival, runway 12 right transition, the Minneapolis altimeter 8.
Stand by the Killer 321 right transition, 3 Tango Romeo, thank you.
the Farmington BOR. Alright, sorry, I was just doing something off stream. So we're doing 280 until we get to
Minneapolis Center, Caravan Alpha 1 Bravo level 9000.
Caravan Alpha 1 Bravo, Minneapolis Center. Good evening. Eau Claire altimeter 3002.
Alright.
And safe approach request with you.
3002 and standby. Minneapolis Center, FedEx 3235, we are at flight level 11,000 for 17,000.
Okay.
FedEx 3235, Minneapolis Center. Good evening. Climb and maintain flight level 250.
Maintain flight level 250, FedEx 3235.
Northwest 1093, contact Minneapolis approach 135.47.
135.47, Northwest 1093.
Minneapolis Center, good evening, 2583, checking in, flight level 37.
135.47. 20 above. Aircrew, please prepare the camera for.
Sorry, Delta 2944, we do have information Alpha on board.
Delta 2944, roger.
Alpha's approach, hello, Northwest 1093, information Mike, level 193, descending via Killer 3.
Northwest 1093, Minneapolis approach, change transition 2 and expect runway 12 left.
Change transition, expect 12 left, Northwest 1093, thanks. Well, we got... Alright, hold on. Secondary flight plan. Oh my god. This is gonna happen. I think that was gonna happen. 2 left.
Southwest 4317, affirmative.
Minneapolis approach, count force 2701.
TCJ. Insert.
Can force 2701, Minneapolis approach low, expect runway 12 left, information alpha current.
Yeah, it comes at Afton.
Good information,
So
Alpha,
we're
count
going
force
to Afton.
2701,
Hold
expect
on.
12 left.
Secondary. Wait, what? Select heading track first.
Can force 2701, fly heading 190, descend and maintain 7000, vector speed for
Correct.
8170 down to 7000, can force 2701.
Should not be wrong. 203, CCJ, none.
Can force 270, verify heading 190.
Correction, heading 190, can force 2701.
Sun Country 1806, descend and maintain 5000.
203,
5000, Sun Country 1801.
Sorry, I was doing a lot of things here. Afton, direct. Okay, manage.
Northwest 1093, fly heading 300, descend and maintain 8000.
Heading 300 to send 8000, Northwest 1093.
Approach, good evening, United 55, and the blue and four.
Alright, hold to open descent first.
Flight level 106.
United 55,
Okay,
92, Minneapolis
set
approach,
QNH.
expect runway 12 right.
12 right, expecting for our arrival, United 55.
Cross check.
Can force 2701, descend and maintain 6000.
Check no difference.
6000, can force 2701.
Okay, 12 left.
Delta 1809, maintain 6000.
1000 Delta 1809.
Okay, 12 left on 0, 121. Prague, KMSB, 12 left. Approach.
Sun Country 1806, turn right heading of 030.
030, Sun Country 1806.
Can force 2701,
Maybe the secondary should be
descend and
12
maintain
right.
4000.
No.
4000, can force 2701.
Yeah, 12 left, so again, we calculated for that already. Any changes to the briefing? Not too much. Hold on. VS minus 500, we don't want to bust 10,000 yet. Level off. Speed VS.
Minneapolis approach the Delta 4 with you at flight level 230 for 1000.
Sun Country 1806, descend and maintain 4000.
4,000. Cessna open sun, all blue.
Delta
Okay,
1764,
10
Minneapolis
above,
approach,
first
runway
checklist.
1 and 2 right.
Straights.
What's your right,
LS on. LS on my side. Turn MD on the other side.
Sun Country 1806, turn right heading 090 and join 12 right localizer.
Right heading 090, join 12 right localizer, Sun Country 1806.
Can force 2701, fly heading 180.
180, can force 2701.
Southwest 4317, descend and maintain 6000.
Down to 6000, Southwest.
Alright. GPS, primary accuracy high.
Sun Country 1806, traffic 1 to 2 o'clock, 5 miles southeastbound, heavy 777, 3000. You're following, caution, wake turbulence, advised in sight.
Okay, first checklist.
Sun Country 1806.
Sun Country 1806, follow traffic, clear visual approach, runway 12 right, reduce speed to 170.
170 and clear for the visual 12 right, Sun Country 1806.
Seatbelts on, minimum MD 1041. Brake medium.
Can force 2701,
Keep
fly heading
turning at
150, join, runway 12 left localizer.
That's the airport
Hey,
already.
150, turn the 12 left localizer, can force 2701.
Southwest, correction, Sun Country 1806, maintain 170 knots to a 5-mile final.
100 to 5, Sun Country 1806.
Northwest 1093, reduce speed to 210.
Speed 210 is Northwest 1093. Activate the approach phase now.
Sun Country 1806, contact Minneapolis Tower 126.7.
Actually,
126.7, Sun Country.
which means it's rated ILS 1
Delta 1809, reduce speed to 210, turn left heading 220.
Speed 210 and left 220, Delta 1809.
Let's put up a
Can Force
secondary.
2701, airport 11 o'clock, 13 miles, advise in sight.
Airport site, Can Force 2701.
Can Force 2701, clear visual approach,
Secondary,
runway 12 left,
set up
maintain
the visual
170 knots,
12
your
left.
greater to a 5-mile final.
Wait, 170 grid to 5 mile, clear the visual to 12 left, Can Force 2701.
Delta 1809, descend to maintain 4,000.
1000 for Delta 1809.
Air China 11907 descending via line 3 arrival procedure.
Air China 1197, heavy Minneapolis approach, hello, expect runway 12 right, information alpha correct.
Expect 1 to right Air China 17.
Delta 2944, descend to maintain 7,000.
Here we go, guys. Let's lock in, chat. Let's lock in.
Southwest 4317, maintain 210 knots.
210 knots, Southwest 4217.
Delta 1809, flighting 150, join 12 left localizer.
See, he's gonna make his agenda localizer.
Delta 1809.
Northwest 1093, descend to maintain 6,000.
6,000 Northwest 1093. 6,000.
Northwest 1764, 16,000 Bloom.
So Starlight
Northwest
descent.
1764, Minneapolis approach, information alpha, altimeter 29908, runway 12 right.
Alpha on board 12 right, Northwest 1760.
Southwest 4317, turn right heading 030.
Right turn 030, Southwest 4317.
Can Force 2701, contact Minneapolis Tower 126.7.
126.7, Can Force 2701.
Delta 1809, traffic 12 to 11 o'clock, 7 miles southeastbound, citation 4,000, you're following advice in sight.
Traffic in sight 1809.
Delta 1809, cleared visual approach, runway 12 left, follow the traffic, and maintain 170 knots to a 5-mile final.
170 knots, 5 mile final, cleared visual, runway 12 left, Delta 1809.
Delta 2944, reduce speed to 210, then descend to maintain 6,000.
210 knots, descend to 6,000, Delta 2944.
What's our direct?
Southwest 4317, descend to maintain 5,000.
Down to 5, Southwest 4317.
Oh, shoot. We got disconnected. No. That's so critical, man.
Southwest 4317, turn right heading 090, join 12 right localizer.
Right turn 090, join the 12 right localizer, Southwest 4317.
What the hell? I had a...
Approach Boeing
I saw that disconnect.
Northwest 1093, descend to maintain 4,000, turn left heading 210.
Descend 4,000, left 210, Northwest 1093.
November 303, Tango Romeo, Minneapolis approach, hello, information alpha, altimeter 29908, expect runway 12 right.
12 right, copy, Delta, everything around.
Okay, heading 210,
Southwest 4317,
4,000.
airport's 1 o'clock and 13 miles by the site.
How far are we?
Good airport site, Southwest 4317.
Delta 2944, turn right heading 040, descend and maintain 5,000.
Heading 040, down to 5,000, and Delta 2944.
Southwest 4317, cleared visual approach, runway 12 right, maintain 190 knots or greater.
190 knots or greater, clear visual 12 right, Southwest 4317.
Delta 1809, maintain 170 knots to a 5-mile final, contact tower
Okay, can you
126.7.
radio it all again for now?
126.7, Delta 1809, sir.
I'm ready to pull.
Northwest 1093, traffic, you're following 10 to 11 o'clock and 7 miles southeastbound, 4,000 at A319.
Yeah, traffic in sight.
Northwest 1093, roger, keep them in sight and I'll have turn the final shortly.
We'll keep him in sight, roger.
Delta 2944, turn right heading 090, join runway 12 right localizer.
I think it's like a...
Right, heading 090, join 12 right localizer, Delta 3944.
Air China 1197, flight heading 180, descend and maintain 5,000.
180, 5000, Air China 17.
Northwest 1093 heading 150 to Jordan, cleared visual approach 12 left.
Alright, heading 150 to join and cleared the visual approach 12 left, Northwest 1093.
Southwest 4317, 170 knots to a 5-mile final.
170 knots to a 5-mile final, Southwest 4217.
Northwest 1093, maintain 170 knots to a 5-mile final.
170 knots to 5 miles, Northwest 1093. Alright, flaps
Delta
1.
2944 traffic,
Speed
110
check,
2
flaps
o'clock
1.
and 10 miles southeastbound 737, 3500.
Roger, we do have the traffic inside Delta 2944.
Southwest 4317, contact Minneapolis Tower 126.7, good night.
367, Southwest
170 to 5.
Delta 2944, thanks, follow traffic, clear visual
Flaps
approach,
2.
runway 1 and 2 right,
Speed
and
check, flaps
maintain
2.
190 knots or greater.
Maintain 190 knots or greater, follow the traffic, clear visual 1 to right, Delta 2944.
United 5592, descend and maintain 5000.
Descend and maintain 5,000, United 55. Air approach, American 440, descending through 1616,000 for 9,000, blue for
American 440 Minneapolis approach, runway 12 right, information Alpha, current altimeter 29998.
2998, and we're grabbing Alpha right now, American 440. Minneapolis approach, Delta 1544, good evening, Itis Alpha on bloom full.
Air China 1197, heavy turn 10 degrees right, and descend and maintain 5000.
10 degrees, 5,000, Air China 17.
Delta 1544 Minneapolis approach, runway 12 right.
12 right, Delta 1544.
Alright, let's just,
Northwest 1093, contact Minneapolis Tower 126.7.
267, Northwest 1093.
Air China 1197, heavy turn right head.
After so, before it gets to party.
Well, let's go secondary, activate that. And let's get ourselves a CF. Track 123. And let's get ourselves an FPA descent 3.0.
Primary 4211 heavy, turn left heading 090, contact departure 124.7.
2479090, Primary 4211, thanks, have a great evening, grade ATC.
Tower, hello, Northwest 1093, 9-mile final, 12 left.
Northwest 1093, Minneapolis Tower, wind 170 at 8, runway 12 left, clear to land.
12 left, clear land, Northwest 1093.
2,500.
In Northwest 1093, I'm going to have a departure in front of you.
Copy.
Delta 126, runway 12 left, line up and wait, traffic on a 6-mile final. Line up and wait, 12 left, Delta 126.
Okay, up to 5 miles, let me dump all the gear. Let me dump all the gear.
Delta 1809, right on top of 4, ground point 9er.
4 ground point 9er, Delta 1809, thanks for the help.
Minneapolis Tower, good evening, Delta 2944 at ILS 12 right, 170 knots still 5 to me.
Delta 2944, Minneapolis Tower, wind 170 at 8, runway 12 right, clear to land.
12 right, clear to land, Delta 2944.
Delta 126, wind 170 at 8, fly runway heading, runway 12 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway heading, 12 left, clear to takeoff.
What's the wind right now? Oh god, 25, okay. Okay, 5 miles, gear down.
Gear down.
Flaps 3.
Speed checked flaps 3.
Flaps full.
Speed checked flaps full.
Landing checklist. Landing no boom. You see, we were given a speed control. 1, 2, 1. Okay, disconnecting autopilot, metal plate. Northwest 293, sorry, where were you cleared to land?
Northwest 1093, runway 12 left, clear to land.
12 left, clear to land, Northwest 1093, thanks. Alright.
Delta 126, turn left heading 090, contact departure 124.7.
500.
090,
Sure.
and then over departure for Delta 126.
What kind of wind is shifting right now? But that's better. That's a better wind shift.
400.
Here we go. Look at this
300.
crosswind. Let's
300.
go.
100 above.
3 reds. Alright.
200. Minimum.
Continue. We'll just maintain 3 reds.
100.
Nope. 4 reds.
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard.
Delta 2980,
Retard. 10.
Minneapolis
Retard.
runway 12 left, line up and wait.
Spoilers.
12 left,
Keep
line
it
up,
reverse
wait.
idle first.
Reverse green. Decel.
Max. Got 4 reds a bit. But 50 over the threshold. Reverse idle.
70 knots.
Forward idle, manual braking.
Auto brake off.
God, I want to see the replay of that. Okay, this is kind of sharp, so I'll use my tiller here.
Northwest 1093, right on Papa 4, contact ground point 9er.
Right up top 4 Grand Point 9, Northwest 93, you see that.
Tower China 119
Hello, ground, Northwest 1093, just vacated 12 left. Just want to taxi to the Charlie gates. Charlie gates.
November 1093, Minneapolis ground, welcome back, taxi via Papa.
Taxi via Papa, Northwest 1093, thanks. Okay. Retract the speed brakes. So You're like 4 reds, but I kind of like assessed that you were gonna make it. So also, it's pretty good. It was pretty damn bright, and I couldn't see anything. Like what? Couldn't see anything outside. So stupid.
Limit Charlie. Just don't want to make the wrong turn here. For the life of me, I cannot see Whiskey 4 on the chart. Is that all the way at the end? I see Whiskey. I see Mike Whiskey 8, Whiskey 9, Whiskey 10.
That's going to be Whiskey 10 that you're going to.
Oh, okay. I might have read that back wrong. Sorry about that. Golf Shark 345 Limit Charlie all the way down to Whiskey 10.
Alright, let's park somewhere here. This should be good. This looks like Charlie 3. Because if this is Charlie 1, there's a 2 and there's a tree. There must be a tree. Also, does Minneapolis have like VDGS now? I mean, let's assume they do. Okay, visual docking guidance system A320. Slow. You're calling me slow?
Minneapolis ground, good evening. Delta 2944 at Alpha, contacted to gate Foxtrot 1.
Delta parking brake on.
Was that 2943 push? Or was it 2944?
The after landing checklist, implement your off. Off.
Alpha Delta for Delta 2944.
Okay, good calling. Stop for chalk set.
Lima Charlie, contact tower 122.
The visual docking system is a plug-in in X-Plane. It doesn't come with it, but there's a thing you can download for free with it. Yeah, for free.
November 264 Charlie Papa, Minneapolis.
Okay, Roger.
Around,
Brakes
your computer
released.
shows that you were given
No
17 for clearance.
defects. And on blocks 1, 2.
We can take
4, 5.
172. Roger, let's get you at 17 and 11.
Okay,
Get you
parking
on a better
checklist.
route for your departure
Checks,
anyway. At
checks
XP12
set.
Whiskey Cross
Lights
runway
off.
4.
Lights off. Fuel pumps off. Parking checklist. Okay, request the air conditioning and the external power.
Wrong, yeah, China 197, almost 5, request summary.
Alright, so we just want to look at the replay very quickly and then we'll come back, alright? So let's look at that. Stream. Hold on. Stream 2. Alright, so we'll put the landing lights down just for the replay, and then we'll make a second flight. We're gonna go to Chicago this time, the smaller Chicago airport, if you guys believe it. Here we go. Replay. So it's gonna generate the weather again. Very nice. Very, very nice. I want to see, look how crosswind this was. God. Oh my god. Okay, beautiful. Let's look at this, look at this, look at this. Alright, here we go. What's the... 50, 40, 30, up, 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 up. D-crab. Center. Oh, damn. It's amazing. Amazing. Let's look at this. Amazing. Alright, like this. This one is, so basically, this is the toughest thing to do. You have to like decrab as you flare. Flare in, flare in, flare in. Left, kick that left rudder. Hell yeah, there we go. Bang! Thanks, Jace. Thanks, Jay. Alright, let's just do it in one wing view, one cockpit view. You can see me like decrabbing with the ailerons just before landing. Like, oh, left. But we're gonna kill that left on the right side. Now let's look at the sides, the stick and the rudder. The stick and the rudder.
100.
Stick and the rudder. Stick and the rudder. 50 over threshold.
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard. 10. Retard. 5.
Oh god, look at that. Look at that rudder work. Look at that rudder work. See that again. See that again. Look at that rudder work. Let's see that again.
Retard. 20. 50. 50.
Input on the
40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard. 10.
To the left.
Retard.
Hell yeah. Kick that. Alright. Let's get ready for the next flight. So, hold on. Alright. What is my flight number for the inbound? It's going to be northwest 116. Okay, so let's do external power on and turn off that AP. We're going to do a transit cockpit state. Alright. Let's get the cones, the people, the chocks are on. And obviously we gotta unload some stuff. So open the cargo, open that cargo. Is the door really open? It says closed, but it should be forced open or something. So open. Sesame. Deboard. Get out of my plane.
Deboarding completed.
Alright, let me just get the next flight plan ready, guys. Stand by.
Charlie 5 Charlie, hold short 1 2 right. Charlie 5 Charlie, hold short 1 2.
I'm gonna get the latest ATIS as well. Alright, let's do a turnaround very quickly, very quickly. Hope we can do this very quickly while they're still ATC. Because I know they're gonna go offline. I don't blame them, because I really don't blame them. Alright, passengers, just put like 145. 12 left, 22 left, weight, no freight. Fuel planning, like 2,700, sorry, 2,600. Taxi out, maybe we'll just get like 18 minutes just in case. Alright. Save. This is a new flight. Generate that flight. Give me just a bit of... Alright. Flight plan downloads. Pre-file on network. We're gonna do a second flight today, guys. You know, Northwest 116.
Green Air 1041, push on to Bravo is approved. Expect runway 17.
Alright, let's get everyone boarded while we're doing all of this. Hold on. So, sim brief hub, show the widget. Okay.
Clearance FlexJet 671 at signature with Papa for taxi.
And let's get that flight plan in.
71,
How much fuel do we need?
121.9 air for taxi. So long.
OFP downloaded.
We need 13,589, so we'll request that 13,590 instead. Slow de-refuel. Also, what happened to the cargo loaders? They should be open. It should be open as well. So this is what the refueling looks like. There's a guy there with a hose, the Jet A1 fuel. Okay, stand by. So let's just initialize the MCDU. So transit cockpit check, yeah, engines, weather, gear, APU. We'll do that later. 320-214. Obviously, it's gonna be KMSB to KMPW. The alternate is KIND. No wonder we had a... It doesn't make any sense. But okay, sure, if that's what they said. Northwest 116. Okay, no MEL CDLs, OAVs, just brakes hot, otherwise status of the aircraft is normal. Yeah, it's a transit, so we don't need to brief much again. Okay. Alright, let's get the passengers boarded. Hold on, let me just send a fake thing, so... Departure. Let me get the departure out. Departure ATIS. So it's info Papa. Info Papa, Charlie 3, Papa, Pops. And then we can now start boarding the people. 147. Sure, start boarding. Okay. Alright, here we go. We're fueling, that's good. What landing lights? Oh, guess we did it for the gram. Okay, so doors we check oxygen pressure, hydraulics, quantity, engine, we check the oil. Those are slightly indicated as Parking brake. Let's remain it off because, oh, brakes are not hot. Well, let's just put it there. Off. Okay. And walk around again by the PM. Alright. It's the CPR test. Just Captain Purser. Don't think I did that a while ago. Still refueling, yes, okay. Yes. So refueling means seat belts off and fuel pumps off. That's what I got here. Bup, 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 bup. Auto on standby. Let's do the flight plan. Alright, very, very quickly. Hi Matt, thanks for stopping by, man. Hope you're well. How are you? Let's get to Minneapolis Nice delivery. Information, Papa. That was clearance delivery. Hello, Northwest 116. Information, Papa. IFR to Chicago Midway.
Northwest 116 and Minneapolis clearance. I've got a flight level change for you. Can you accept 310?
The Northwest 116. Yeah, sure. We'll take 310.
Northwest 116, then you're cleared to the Midway Airport via the Rochester 1 departure. Then as filed. Climb via the CITIC that maintains 7,000. Departures 124.7. Squawk 7024.
Northwest 116, we're cleared to the Chicago Midway Airport. Rochester 1 departure, then as filed. Climb via CITIC that maintain 7,000. 124.7 on the frequency. Flight level 310, and then squawk 7024.
Northwest 116, readback is correct. Call me for push.
Call you for push, Northwest 116. We'll talk to you later.
Speed bird 46 Golf. You can contact ground for taxi 121.9er. So on. Point 9,
Alright, we've got everything.
Cheers.
House index. 15. Cruising 310. And not sure what the temperature would be there. 49. So for every 1,000 feet it's 2. So 4,000 minus plus 8. So that's minus 1. 41. 4. 25. Okay, uplink the wind. Flight plan. Okay, gotta do that.
First delivery, good evening, Delta 1809 at Foxtrot 5, ready for push and start. Delta 1809, push into the alley is approved. Expect runway 12 left.
1 2 left.
Push to alley approved, expect 12 left, Delta 1809.
Rochester, and then this is
Delta 1809, can I just have you hold position just for a minute? I got an incoming aircraft there in the alley, I don't know where he's going. Roger, we'll holding position, Delta 1809.
Actually, what's the ATIS there? We're going to have the EQ2 left, I think.
Delta 1809, looks like he disappeared, so you can push now. Roger, we'll go Delta 1809, thank you.
Oh my. I'll take a look at this in a bit. So, midway, 22 left. Earned. Eleanor, the ladder.
Boarding completed.
Right. Jax 2. Secondary flight plan. I don't know, maybe a runway switch just in case. One to right. Rochester 1. In at B. Alright, let's start that APU and have the pushback tug come. while it starts.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Do we have a load sheet yet? Oh, okay. Let's say the loading is complete. Company message, there we go.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Load sheet final, is there a discrepancy? There should be. 129.9.
Air Canada 1719, ready for push and start. Air Canada 1719, push on to Quebec is approved. You can expect runway 12 left. On to Quebec, runway 12 left. Thank you. Air Canada 1719.
Yeah, we should go. Got the walk around done? What is the, looks like you're all getting on. Okay. ATC is shutting down for the night. Alright, please check my work. But hold on. Yeah, you can close the doors. Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, this is your Captain Drew speaking on behalf of the rest of the crew. Welcome aboard Northwest Airlines Flight 116, non-stop service from Minneapolis to Chicago. We'll be pushing back in a few moments. Once we're airborne, wheels up. Today's flight time will be 1 hour and 10 minutes, and we're cruising at 31,000 feet. Looking at the weather reports, we are looking at a smooth flight for the first half. Second flight might be a bit bumpy. Nevertheless, we'll try and get the seatbelts off when we can for everyone's comfort, but safety comes first, so keep your seatbelts on at all times, regardless if the sign is on or off. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight. We'll get back to you as we get closer to Chicago. Once again from Flight Tech, for this Northwest Airlines flight, welcome. Alright, are you ready for the briefing? Alright. By the way, we're going to be using the Rochester view log for this one, so...
Ready for take, ready
GT and RST. Alright, are you ready for the departure briefing? Alright, set Q and H. Oh shoot, hold on. Did I not calculate for this yet? Hold on, I calculated for Milwaukee. This is such... Hold on. Okay, at least we caught this early. 2998. What gave it away was the reduction acceleration. And we have 31.4. This is CG 141.2. Condition on compute. 1 down 0.2 and 67. Alright, FD's on. Constraints, nav, range 20, speed dashes and dashes 7,000 vs dashes. Elevation auto, 620 feet south aircraft normal. briefing. Let's go. Departing Minneapolis 12 left, Rochester 1 departure. So just a quick we do have to tune
We're
MS
ready,
speed.
taxi, Air Canada 1719.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, Rochester 1 departure 12 left, chart 10-3 hotel 2 Feb 24 SID, same charts.
Delta 809 ready for taxi.
Let's say 3,500, BTs 4,000. Sorry guys, I was looking at something. Okay, BTs 4,000. Weather, looking outside, and you know, we were flying inside. Looks pretty good even until now. Winds, there's just nothing significant about the winds. Operational. So again, we are at the Charlie 3. We'll get pushed back maybe onto Quebec, Papa. 1-2 Leopard departure, hotspot 2. Hotspot 2 is described as incursion risk. Okay. Okay, 0 fuel weight 127.7 plus block 13.5. That will give us 141.2 minus taxi 0.4. Takeoff weight 140.8. All right. Taking off anyone to left full land, flaps 1, trim down 0.2, flex 66, fuel 1.0, rear 1.0, VT 1.42. Thrust reduction acceleration are both 1,850 feet, so at that altitude and out of SRS, we'll accelerate through S speed first, call flap 0, and then accelerate to, I think we can accelerate to 250 knots. We will accelerate to 250 knots below 10,000. And that's pretty much it. Any question, comments, suggestions? No? Alright, then this departure briefing is complete. Copy preparation checklist. So it's removed. Flip on. It's 13,540 pounds balanced. Well, it's. Oh, standby, guys. The fuel is complete. Belts on. 8 ears. Now, RF QNH 2998. Okay, are you ready? Not yet. Okay, cup the ground, put disconnect external power, and depressurize and disconnect the low pressure air conditioner. Roger. Jetway is also removed. Can we push back? Ooh. Alright, here we go. We're ready for push. That's Grand Hollow Northwest 116, information pop, I request pushback.
Northwest 116, push start on Quebec approved.
Push start, Quebec approved, Northwest 116. On. Closed, doors closed. 4-star checklist. On, V140, V140, V142, flex 66.
Northwest 116, Minneapolis ground, just caution, you got a Delta 319 coming up on your 6 here.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
We'll wait for them to get in and we'll push.
Roger, looks like they're turning into a gate next to you. You should be good to push now if you push straight back.
Alright, Roger. We'll start pushing and go back. Thanks. Back, it's just this first one here.
Air Canada 7019, monitor tower 126.7.
126.7, thank you for the ATC, Air Canada 1719.
It's gonna go 45 degrees.
So connected and bypass been inserted. Release parking brake.
Okay.
Continue via Mike and Papa Delta 8.
Starting pushback. And you may start engine.
Tower 126.7.
What's the 6.7 at 8339, good night.
Flux 06. Parking brake check. Lead air. Engine 1, start.
Minneapolis ground up to 3321 to clear runway 12 right, like to taxi straight ahead to Terminal 1.
Delta 3321, roger, straight ahead to the ramp.
Straight ahead to the ramp, Delta 3321.
Ground 857, charge of weather, ready to taxi.
Last aircraft calling, call sign only.
857, Bravo ENG Foxtrot 7.
57, runway 12 left, taxi via Gulf Romeo, cross runway 4.
Runway 12, taxi via Golf Romeo, cross runway 4 for 857.
First flight was pretty good, man. I made a pretty good crosswind landing. Not to brag, but...
Can I get a mic check? 5 by 5.
It was pretty good. Engine 2.
Mini ground, good evening, Delta 449 going to gate Charlie 9er.
Delta 449, Charlie 9er via Papa.
Charlie 9er via Papa, Delta 449. Ground Brickyard 4453 Echo 14, looks like the pressure on the Papa. Sorry, Delta.
Brickyard 4453, Minneapolis ground, push to start on Delta Group.
Push start on Delta Group, Brickyard 4453.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Okay, ground speed 0, no one outside. Brakes.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
FedEx 125 out of Minneapolis ground over to Infield Cargo taxi via Whiskey Mike Tango, cross runway 4.
Whiskey Mike Tango, cross runway 4, based on 2 City ground, Citation Manager 30 Charlie, BQR, regular taxi.
Citation Manager 30 Charlie, Minneapolis ground, spot motor.
Good to disconnect.
Roger.
Just to confirm that runway 4 over to Romeo, right?
Was that bit 7 Colin? Affirm, yep.
Tow is disconnected and white gas bin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Traffic 9 cross 4 and Romeo for Big Lake Southeast.
City ground, 930 Charlie, Scorpion Charlie.
9030 Charlie, copy runway 17, taxi via Whiskey 6, Whiskey cross runway 4.
Pencil has been received. I'm sorry, check this.
Runway 17 via Whiskey 6, Whiskey cross runway
31.4%.
Go ahead and just give way to the FedEx 777 on Whiskey request.
We'll get way to the FedEx on right left.
7, contact Christian Monitor Tower 126.7.
1267 for Gibson.
And ground, this is November 558 Delta Zulu looking to pick up IFR to Toulouse.
558 Delta Zulu, copy, getting PDC here in defense.
Alright, let's request taxi. Northwest 116 request taxi.
Northwest 116, runway 17, taxi via Papa Mike. Cross runway 4, hold short, runway 12 right.
Alright, so runway 17 via Papa Mike, cross runway 04 and hold short 12 right.
Ground Brickyard 4453, ready to taxi.
Alright.
Brickyard 4453, we're on the way 17, taxi via Delta Quebec, runway 22, hold short 12 right on 22.
Alright, runway 17 via Delta Quebec, runway 22 short of 12 right on runway 22, Brickyard 4453.
And over to your left side. Side. By the way, my press officer, kindly recalculate. Hold on. No. Before we move, let me calculate. Takeoff performance 17. And I've got. We'll need to change the runway first. Navigation. Runway 17. Rochester 1, which is there. And we'll do the departure change checklist also once we get there. So you have the same things, runway 1, 66.
Yeah, both ground, FedEx 504 Heavy.
It's the same thing.
12 right at Whiskey 2.
FedEx 504 Heavy,
Okay,
Minneapolis ground into Chicago via Whiskey Mike Tango, cross runway 4.
Awesome, Mike, so outer.
Alright, taxi to the FedEx ramp, Whiskey Mike Tango, and then cross 4 for FedEx 504.
Phillips, that's brake check. Okay,
Charlie, monitor tower 126.7. Oh, 126.7, see you.
Down, neutral, left, right, neutral rudder, left, all right, neutral. Okay, first off, departure change checklist, runway and SID. Runway 17, Rochester 1. Config 1+7.
Minneapolis ground Delta 1325, Whiskey clear of 12 right on Alpha 1
B1 B2 1.0, CU 7007.
Delta 2 Alpha Delta Quebec, Delta 1325.
Laggy on Twitch? Oh crap, sorry about that, man. Yeah, no problem. I haven't seen the level up to 737, and yes, I am loving it, man. How did you guess? Yeah, I think I need to fix the Twitch stream. I don't know what's going on, like I'm getting dropped bit rates. So I don't know, we'll see. Alright, give me departure confirmation briefing. So yeah, runway 17 full left, and says here doesn't have anything 5, so we could be going southeastbound. Okay, crossing runway 04. Show lights on.
Brickyard 4453, contact tower 126.7.
Tower 1267, Brickyard 4453, have a go.
Alright, get it. departure has changed. In that case, if we're going like southwest, did you put the flying perf to 220, please? Start green dot, 212, 220 should be good. Okay, no changes to departure, taxi check, roger, departure change confirmed, and acknowledge, taxi checklist. After, please be seated for the takeoff. Check. Flight control. You haven't done that yet. Flight control check. Rudder.
Northwest 116, contact tower 126.7.
26.7, Northwest 116.
FedEx 600, contact ground 121.9 or so.
I'm trying to rush this, obviously.
Northwest 116, you'll be able to take it right on Alpha there.
Yeah, we can take it now.
Northwest 116, taxi Alpha, Alpha 10, hold short, runway 12 right.
Alpha, Alpha 10, short 12 right. Northwest 116.
Tower 903 Charlie, would you like me to change departure?
Just call me up, 903 Charlie, contact departure, 124.7 slot.
Yeah, have a good night.
Northwest 116, continue to exit 17 via Alpha, Alpha 10, Whiskey 10, Whiskey. Cross runway 12 right at Alpha 10.
Yeah, continue taxi, runway 17, Alpha, Alpha 10, Whiskey 10, Whiskey, and cross runway 12 right, level 116. Alright, to your left side, Alpha 10, let's keep the strobe lights on, and then we'll turn them off on the other side.
Brigade 4453, wind is 170 at 6, fly runway heading, runway 17, cleared for takeoff.
Runway heading, runway 17, clear for takeoff, Brigade 4453.
17 Kilo 10 confirmed. Reply for flight.
Northwest 116, runway 17, line up and wait.
17 line up and wait, Northwest 116. Okay, approach path clear. Pass traffic. Runway is, we got aircraft rolling on the river.
Brickyard 4453, contact departure 124.7.
Departure 24.7, Brickyard 44, McNabb, go on.
20.
Checklist. Runway 17 full length. TARA. On.
Northwest 116, departure frequency is now 133.4. 33.4.
33.4 for later. Northwest 116. Alright. So the Twitch stream is lagging. What's going on?
Northwest 116, fly runway heading, wind 160, correction 170 at 6, runway 17, clear for takeoff.
Alright, runway heading, runway 17, cleared for takeoff, Northwest 116. Okay, ready? Okay, fly runway heading. Takeoff. Flight 66 SRS runway on.
Southwest 1859, runway 17, line up and wait, new departure frequency 133.4.
Check. Full heading.
Northwest 116, contact departure, yeah. Northwest 116, Minneapolis Center, good evening. Clear direct. Oh my, I'm maintain flight level 35 now.
Direct full? Yeah. Flight level 350.
9590, Kansas City is offline, radar service terminated, frequency.
Set flight level, do that. Nav direct call 9. 35,000 blue, match it.
Korean Airlines 1041, Chicago Center is offline, radar service terminated, frequency change group. Southwest 3076, descend and maintain 4,000, fly present heading, vectors should be approaching.
Descend and maintain 4,000, fly present heading, vectors should be approaching, Southwest 3076.
Northwest 116, Northwest high speed below 10,000.
Northwest 116.
Alright, let's climb up to 280. Let's now go 280.
671. Set and maintain 8,000.
We can accelerate earlier. Launch. Maybe up to 3.
Delta 1809, Chicago is offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Frequency change approved by Delta 1809, good night.
Southwest 1859, 2005,
Southwest 1859, Minneapolis Center, good evening. Speed direct, Doctor, climb and maintain, flight level 39 or so.
Doctor, climb and keep level 39 for Southwest 1859.
We got 300 knots already for 10,000.
Northwest 671, Bart Zapsky, heading 300, vectors to approach. Bart Zapsky, heading 300. Southwest 3076, turn right, heading 030, after turn airport. 2 o'clock, 13 miles from field.
Right turn 030 and call the field, thanks, Southwest 3076.
So midway is like a short runway, but like that's ever stopped me.
At the airport, Southwest 3076.
Southwest 3076, clear visual approach, runway 12 right.
There is visual approach runway 12 right. Thanks, Southwest 3076.
Minneapolis Center, Delta 976. Delta 976, right. 3076, contact tower 126.7.
Yeah, that's for 126 dot 7, thanks, good night, Southwest 76.
Northwest 671, descend and maintain 5,000.
Okay, set standard. Pressure crossing level 194 now. Guys, I'm just gonna mute the mic a bit because the renovation works on neighbors are intensifying. So. Speed.
United 660, already. Minneapolis Center, can you just Delta 1307 460, Bell 70 miles east of Newton. Delta 1307, Minneapolis Center. Radar contact, thanks for the position report. Descend via the Killer 3 arrival, runway 12, right transition. Minneapolis, open 22998.
Go descend via the Killer 3 arrival. 12 right. And we just picked up information Bravo for Delta 1307.
Delta 2943, Kansas City Center is offline, radar service terminated, frequency change for. Northwest 671, turn left heading 180, vector to the approach, descend and maintain 4,000.
That's 180, descend maintain 4,000, Northwest 671.
Speedbird 46 Golf, Toronto Center is offline, radar service terminated, frequency change for. Northwest 671, turn left heading 150, and after the turn, airport at your 10 to 11 o'clock.
150, we're looking at Northwest 671. Northwest 671 has 2 flights.
Northwest 671, clear visual approach, runway 12 left.
Clear to the visual 12 left, Northwest 671.
speed of the guy in front of me? Looks like he's going left. Maybe he's going towards somewhere else.
Northwest 671, contact tower 126.7. 126.7?
Alright, we gotta prepare for the arrival. So here's the thing, we're gonna look for the ATIS, the real world ATIS in this one. We'll face it up. 3.2 tons to lose. 3.2, 135.7. Okay. Yeah. It's a very short runway, so we do have to use medium on brakes, and we can't float at all.
Departure, this is November 558 Delta Zulu.
What's going on?
November 558 Delta Zulu, Minneapolis Center. Broke up on the altitude. I think it was just a brief internet lapse there. Let's say again the altitude. Altitude 5,000 feet, November 558 Delta Zulu. TBS 8 Delta Zulu, roger. And proceed direct to Duluth Airport, clear direct to Duluth Airport, climb and maintain 17,000, 17,000. Climb and maintain flight level 170, November 558 Delta Zulu. November 558 Delta Zulu, clear direct to Duluth Airport.
Onto the dark side. Hey, Cruz. Heard you on the landing and the takeoff. Hope you're doing well, man. And yeah, it's gonna be the dark side once I get to, in this case, my waypoint into Chicago is Oh My, which is kind of like south of you, I think. Well, it's going great, man. Hold on. Where the hell? Hold on.
Charlie Tango 1.
Do I want to do the Arneb X-ray 22? How many people are going to be?
40 miles northwest of Waterloo,
Sure.
level 360.
Oh, I'm the only guy.
Set via the blue for arrival, runway
Well,
12 right.
let's say I'm authorized to do the Arneb X-ray. That's a very nice approach.
Bloom for arrival. Charlie Tango 1 Papa.
Good catch.
Frontier Flight 1647, Minneapolis Center, IDET.
Oh, there you go.
2943.
It connects.
Give it to you already. Kansas City's offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change for
Ming 230. I'd rather do 200 and... I'd just rather do 200 and... Just 200. Just 200.
Brickyard 4453. Chicago's offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change for
Alright, we're going to change the group. Have a good night. Brickyard 4453.
U2, Northwest 116. Chicago's offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change for
Roger that. Good night, Northwest 116.
Southwest 1859, Chicago Center is offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change confirmed.
Frequency change for Southwest 1859, thank you for service.
Yes, if you come from...
Frontier Flight 1647, radar contact 97 miles southwest of the plane. Flight level 3.
Yeah, I'll do like 200 knots of MiG. Screw that. Pio zone. The renovation, the neighbors. So much.
Not formally, no. Some of us might be on, but our big event was tonight. What did you guys did a good job?
See, Tom. What the hell is the weather again? QNH is 30.12. The temperature is 27. Wind is 1707. Do I want to do config 3 there? Funny. RNP 0.1. Why don't we choose the most conservative one? Is 992. Shouldn't be much of a problem. Secondary flight plan, we can do the RNAV ENG. Basically, I'm just gonna be like, screw all you people with your noise abatement. I'm so bad. Screw your noise abatement. I'm gonna do the X-ray. What am I saying? Chicago real life? It's like you said Airbnb at 4A. Shit, I can't see the chat. 4A. It's a month close to Midway. I think it's a place pretty sweet. South side Chicago is sketchy AF. It's like a ghost town. Damn. So I'm pretty sure like the Chicago have like its fair share of daytime and nighttime, and like right in June, right, you have like the longest days. But once you come Christmas time, the days become shorter. You can hear from it, dude. Yeah, dude. Fortunately, you know, it's a Saturday, so. Oh, okay. Let's say ATC gave us descent via the main arrival, and it's going to be the runway 22 left transition. Lowest altitude we can go is 6,000, so I'm going to set that in there. We'll make a briefing as well as a PA in just a bit. Jesus Christ. What's my arrival time? 152. Auto ATC, cross ugly at a maintain level 240. Oh god, okay. Even worse. Alright, we've been given Auto ATC, it's fine. The only thing Auto ATC wish I did was like give lower altitudes. That's fine though. Auto ATC. Alright, flight level 240 today. Oh my god. I gotta turn the mic down. Holy crap, hold on. Alright, here we go. This one all blue, 240 blue. Getting dark early here too. Do let's say 10 seconds. Oh right. You guys do have the D-light savings. Oh my god, so noisy. Okay, let's just do, can you take a look at my MCD work, my PM? I will do the PA. Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, this is your Captain Drew speaking, aka Sky Blue. We have started our initial descent down into Chicago Midway, and cabin crew, we are 40 minutes to landing. course, that's a 5-minute taxi to the gate. And around 45 minutes from now, we'll be at the gate. Today's gate, for your reference, it's Alpha 5 in Chicago Midway. Weather in Chicago Midway right now, not quite as windy as expected. Clear skies, a great day for flying. Temperatures about 27 degrees Celsius. We'd like to thank you for choosing Northwest Airlines, operated by Sky Blue Simulations today as your airline of choice heading to Midway. Wherever your travels may take you, we wish you a safe and pleasant journey all the same. For now, just sit back, relax, enjoy the rest of the flight. I hope to see you again on a Northwest Airlines flight or another Sky Blue. Until then, we'll see you. Okay, that's a lot. So after Ugly, we'll like go down to 6,000, 8,000. 6,000 speed. Okay, are you ready for a briefing? I'm Android monitoring pilot with the Arriving Chicago Midway on the ND8 arrival from the OMI transition, and at PCAPS to do the RNAV 22 left, the X-ray. This is chart 10-2, 1 August 25, transition level 180. MSA 3,100, BT 1,000. So key waypoints here, and 22 left, Stinky goes to PCAPS, which is when we'll do the RNAV X-ray chart 12-23, 62 some charts. Frequencies published, it's an RNAV approach from approach course is 228. Yacht 1,500. Minimal, so you said MD 990 part 3. And so from gate 11 part at the dock, MD, so 3-degree angle down to minimum, so this approach is 1,300. 5,300, weather looks decent. I mean, it's pretty clear, it's pretty operational, so it's a short runway. Medium motor brakes and no reverse credit just in case. We do have some margin remaining, and that's what that would be good. I don't expect to get off. Fuel, it is 20 minutes from the way. That's pretty much it. The arrival briefing is complete. Alright, now we'll continue this. 6,000. Today's our bottom altitude. Sounds cool. It should say Alpine Strand. Whatever. Alright, yeah, there we go. Take a look at this. Very throwback. Such a throwback. Very old. This particular aircraft has gone through 2 more livery changes. One is the newer last livery of Northwest Airlines, and then the very last one was, or is, Delta Airlines, for which it flies with right now. Flies with Delta right now. Trump was better to end. There's no way to see. Let's go. You're in me.
A320 off your right is going to go. You follow him.
Hold on. David Chen, thank you for subscribing to Sky Blue channel. Appreciate it. It's just a cloud and not hope it's just a cloud. Good. Because we can see all and everything down there. Reach 40. Catch, we cleared the RNA out of X-ray. Speed alt star. Obviously, hold on to 7 until it reaches this Pressure 20 miles west with coordinates 2211. flaps 1.
Speed checked flaps 1.
Hello, way. We need our checklist? Yeah. It's time to let it go.
2,500. 2,000. 1,000.
Alright, here we go. Let's lock in. Disconnecting autopilot. Let's do a visual. Bird on it for those. Because I can see the pappy lights, so I'm zooming in just a tiny bit.
500. 100 above.
I don't think I'll come back on that.
400. Minimum.
Continue.
300. 200. $100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5.
Auto brake off.
That was amazing. Is this open to us? Is this open to us? I don't think so. Hey, same to you, man. I was watching your night landing into Milwaukee on my descent, and I gotta replay your stream so I can see the Minneapolis, because I think at one point we were almost gonna do a parallel landing together. I think you were set up for 1-2 right, so they gave me 1-2 right on the descent, and then they switched me to 1-2 left on the approach. And I heard you were like, kind of like also on the approach, so I don't know. I feel like we had a parallel landing. I was just too locked in because they gave me like a visual approach. Unless, man, you were the A319 that they asked me to follow. I believe it could be you. I'm not too sure. We'll never know because giving me like a visual approach. I forgot to turn on the lane picture. And I couldn't remember the call sign. Even though I was like watching your stream. Anyway, Alpha 5 is this over here. Northwest used to park here. I believe Southwest does the parking here now. And I don't know if they have like visual docking guidance system. I'm pretty sure they don't. Hold on. Alpha 5. Back to marshalling. Oh, wait, where are you? Go closer. Oh. Oh, it's blocked. Okay. Go. We need yes now. There. Okay. Like, okay, come closer, will you? Visual docking guidance system 320. Shit. You want me to turn to the left more? Are you serious? Okay. Runs hands there, standby 2000, checks the drift, and the fuel for now, 7100 is logged, then beacon light on. Jetway can now come in and service us, please. There you go. These are just the default jetways, but they move now, so we've come a long way from static jetways to jetways that move. I'm so damn impressed. We're going to confirm shock set. Right, shock set. Brakes released, no defects. And, on blocks 3-5. Request the air conditioning card and the external power. Alright, thank you. Parking checklist. Shock set. It's off. It's off. Fuel pumps off. Parking checklist complete. Get out of my aircraft. Instant deboarding. Boom.
Deboarding completed.
Alright, landing lights on, off, just so that we can see it on the replay. You forgot to turn off the lantern during our pre thought we were going to parallel at 1.2. I can see the whole time on the distance before I entered downwind. Oh, we were almost going to do a parallel. Holy crap. That's some great timing. Alright, y'all. Before we end the stream, let's just get a couple of replays in, and let's take our time with this. We just rushed through the replays on the Minneapolis landing. Thank you, VATSIM. This is rare. I thought like Minneapolis would immediately disconnect after the FNO, like the past FNOs, and I understand. I understand, of course. Like if it's 11 p.m., everyone's gonna shut down. Like the host FNO. Surprisingly, some of Minneapolis still stayed on after the event, and maybe it's because either it's the controllers, or maybe because there wasn't much traffic after that. Balloons. Oh my god. This is such a great screenshot. Hold on. Max quality. Where is downtown? Why can't I see it? That's downtown, right? Hold on. Haha. That's a great picture of downtown and balloons. That's a great picture. I'll take that. Of course, it's gonna lag if I zoom in any further. So there we go. Oh my god, that was great. Look at those treetops. Anyway, let me take a picture of that. Let me take a picture of the of that as we turned inward. That would make a great picture. They have some? No, they have the nicest controllers, yeah. Oh, nice. I like this one. Like Boston are pretty nice as well, and MSP, obviously. This is a great screenshot. Oh my god. This is like, I could put this as a desktop. Okay, hold on. Just need some color grading though. It's a bit too hazy, but I guess that's the weather. Damn, this is a great screenshot. This is like, put this on a postcard. Welcome to Chicago, guys. Welcome to Chicago. I'm so glad I did the RNAV into 22 left. Because I wouldn't have a view like this. You know? It's nice. So, if you guys looked at this picture, you guys would be like, what year is this? It's Northwest Airlines. What year is this? I know nothing about the Chicago skyline. I know nothing about like these buildings over here and what they're supposed to represent. I just know that, you know, it's a skyline. Even Manila. You give me a building about the Manila skyline, I have no idea what the hell it is. Because honestly, there's Manila skyline, right? There's nothing really iconic. It's just that it's telling you that a lot of financial institutions have set up in the Philippines, but it really doesn't mean it's iconic. Oh yeah, look at this. Balloons. Oh god. Amazing. Balloons. You kidding? I love it. Okay, let's go to the landing. I'm sorry about that. So, obviously, this is a very residential area. I can feel the lag. Can you feel the lag tonight? There we go. Alright, here we go. Hell yeah! Put a vintage filter on it. Looks real. Damn, dude, I know. Alright, here we go. That was amazing, man. Bro. Vintage. Class. Although I did touch down to the one wheel, so that I apologize for. Oh, yeah. Did I kick the rudder to the right? Hold on. No, I kicked them the other way. For whatever reason, I used the other way to kick it. That was bad on my part, though. But at least. Yeah, see, so if you zoom in so much, like if you put the trees on the background, it's gonna lag like crazy. So at max FPS and back to max quality. There we go. Trees, vegetation, and foliage, of course, they're pretty hard to yeah. Hell yeah, there we go. Hell yeah. That was pretty good. Hold on. There we go. What are we looking at? What are we looking at? What are we looking at? There we go. And then we quickly corrected it. What about not that runway? That was amazing. On the markers. You are right, sir. And we were like 2 reds, 2 whites that time, so I'm happy. I'm happy with it. With a slight crosswind, which my I didn't correct properly, but good thing it didn't have too much of an effect. Should have been opposite rudder, obviously. I don't know what I was thinking there. Hell yeah. Bang. No floats. I do not ever want to float. And that's my main thing here. Actually, can I see that one more time from here? Broski. I also want to look at it from the terminal. From the terminal, please. I guess it's lagging. Wow. Okay. Alright. Well, how would a passenger see this? Sorry, not this one, but let's say a passenger was plane spotting from this terminal. How will you see it? Like from right here. Plane spotter's view. It looks bad because it's blocked. Hold on. Feeling like a second floor for that. There we go. Very realistic. You got the struggles. You got the jetways blocking the arriving aircraft. This is a real struggle. Oh. Oh, that's good. One more screenshot. Yeah. Just on the edge of the aiming point. I also want to get the reversers out. And there we go. Please. God, look at that lag. Look at that lag when I zoom in. It doesn't like that. Wing view. Yeah, screw your noise abatement. I'm just kidding. Huh. I'm good. Nice. Alright guys, we're gonna have the last replay here. It's gonna be the side stick view. Not really the side stick view, but you know, this one. Guys, thank you for so much for coming. Cruise Simulations. He is a streamer. Go check him out on YouTube.
500.
Please.
100 above.
Thank you. If you guys ever watch this whole stream, I'm telling you now,
400.
he flies a lot more planes than me, and he does long haul. So obviously, you know, if you want a guy with a variety of routes, go check him out. Because I just do short, quick fire routes on the A320, and rarely a big aircraft. But anyway, Matt, thank you for coming as well. Jay, thank you as well for stopping by. We might be streaming tonight, guys. Manila, there is a
100.
controller test going on, so I'll take advantage of the ATC. I might fly from Manila
50,
to San Jose,
40,
RPUH.
30, 20, retard, 10, 5.
So yeah. Everyone have a good night. Stay safe, stay healthy. My name is Drew. See you.